discuss now. Okay. Next one is here we have keep is a statement, drop is a statement, rename is a statement only. Already we have discussed the keep, drop, rename only. Okay. Keep, drop, rename. So we have to use here. How to use the keep, drop, rename statement? We have discussed already options only, variable control options, keep, drop, rename. Now today we'll discuss the statements only. Now here, see this. I am creating data. My data set name is AB. Input. Here ID is there, age is there, ID, name, age, salary is there, cards. You can see the 101 name is a Suresh, age is a 22, salary is a 22,000. 102 Naresh, 101 99 A plus only, 102 88. So this is a plus only. 103 is 77 A plus only. So this is my 3 data sets here. Only 2, right? So okay, fine. So data A, B, C, D. This is my new data set. Match A, B, A, C, A, D by ID. Run it. Drop print data is equal. My data set name is A, B, C, D. Run it. So anybody please let me know if I am submitting this one, how many variables we can copy from my A, B, A, C, A, D to A, B, C, D new data set. Anybody? So in my first data set, how many variables are there totally?
4.
4. Okay, 4 variables. Now second data set, how many variables are there? 3 variables. Third data set, how many variables? 3. But here common variable, just skip it, common variable from my second data set, even third data set also. So totally we have 4 variables and one more data set, second data set, how many here? 2. 4 plus 2? 6 plus 2? 8. Right. Totally we can see the 8 columns only. Okay. So because ID is a common column, already ID is a first data set, then skip it, ID column. Remaining 3 data set wise, we can copy the remaining columns only except ID. So finally we can see the 8 columns. Then how many observations we can see them here? 8 columns and how many records?
2 observations.
2. So 101 Suresh 22,000, and we can see the Hyderabad market is the 99 A plus only, because remaining values we can display the horizontally or vertically. Remaining column values.
Horizontal.
Merge is a horizontal concatenation or vertical concatenation? Here already we discussed this is merge. Yes,
Horizontal.
Horizontal only. Now we can copy these values Hyderabad and market horizontally or vertically. That is my question only. Yeah. 101 Suresh 22,000. Next one is a
Hyderabad market.
Next one is a
99.
99 A plus.
we can display the all values in single row. Yes or no? 101 related all column values we can display as a one single row. Yes or no? This is already we have discussed. When we go for set statement, how many records we can display it here? Nothing but interleaving. In my interleaving statement, how many records we can display it?
Interleaving 6
records only. In my first data set 2, again second data set 2, again third data set 2. Finally we can see the 6 records only. Clear my point here? Yes or no? Now when I submitting this one, we can see it. We are using merge statement only. 8 columns and 2 rows. We are salary, but I need ID, name, location, score. Anybody, how can we do that? That is ID, name, location, score. By default, we are displaying the 8 columns only. I don't want the 8 columns. I need only 4 columns. That
In data ABCD,
Okay. Data ABCD, you are using keep option, correct?
Yes, sir.
So which means AB, we are copying AB to ABCD. How many columns? 4 columns or 2 columns?
4 columns.
4. Why you are 4 columns? Why you are copying 4?
Present now we have 2 columns.
Yes, but as per mine, listen everybody. Here AB data set 4 columns are available. Now when I am submitting this major statement, AB to ABCD, how many columns we can copy? 4 columns or 2 columns if I am submitting? 4, right? AB to ABCD, how many? 4 columns. AC to ABCD, 2 columns.
2 columns.
ABCD, 2 columns only,
2 columns.
correct? But here you are saying in my ABCD option, if you use keep option, so we are copying AB to ABCD all columns only. So here we are copying AB to ABCD all 4 columns only. Now again you are using here keep option, ID, name is my variable, next one is a location, next one is a score. You are saying like this only. You are saying yes or no. This is you are saying it.
Yes.
But here we are doing double time only execution, because we are copying whatever columns if we need, we are copying those columns. Even we are copying unwanted columns to ABCD only. So first we are copying all columns to ABCD. So that copying purpose we are our code execution time is just assume 10 minutes only. On top of that again I am using which option? Keep option.
Keep option.
Okay. So for example, simple example. So how can I tell here? So here, whatever columns I need, for example, in the general scenario, instances also. So in general scenario, I am explaining Telugu for better understanding. So మీరు fee pay చేశాక sometimes, especially offline batch, I am saying, not online. So if anybody not paid, somebody, sometimes, this is a very, very rare scenarios. Totally in my batch, 30 members are there. Totally 30 members. They enter into my classroom. Okay, 30 members entered into the classroom only. After they entered into the classroom, my stances management admin guy, so he asked how many members are paid first term installment or second term installment. If anybody not paid, please leave the class, today's class. Once you paid the money, you can attend tomorrow onwards. He is saying like that only. Okay, this is inside the class only. But this is good. Or before entering the class, my management asked if anybody not paid the fee, please don't enter into the class only. This is good or first one is good? Which one is good? Yeah. So first one is good or second one is good? Whatever I am asking.
Before entering the class.
Before entering into the class, if management asks these questions, that is good, because they entered already. Again, they are wasting up the time only, because they are asking these questions in the classroom. So that's the reason first one is not good, second one is good. This is also same thing. We are copying all columns to ABCD. Why you are copying all columns? No? My question is, I want to copy only 2 columns only. But you are copying unnecessary remaining columns also. Clear my point here? From my major statement to ABCD, we are copying necessary columns, even unwanted columns also. So if I go for this way, so first we are copying all columns to ABCD, that is over. Again on top of that, I am executing the keep option. So this is a double time execution only. Instead of the 10 minutes, our code it will be executed 20 minutes only. So don't go for this way. This is not good actually. But you can get the answer. This is correct only. You can get the answer. But here tuning is very important. Tuning means performance tuning only. Sir, I am executing my code. That code is executing 10 minutes only. My friend also executing the same code, but his code is executing only 2 minutes only. Why my code is executing 8 more minutes extra means because you are using wherever needed keep option, you are not using in that place. You are using some other place only. Then leave it. If I am submitting this one, we can display the 4 columns only. See this? This is a 4 columns and 2 observations we have printed. This is only we have how many observations? Only 2 observations are there. Now I am copying same thing. I have pasted here. Now just remove this one. Now, so ABCD1, this is a ABCD1. Now from my AB to ABCD1, I need how many columns? 2 columns only. So then keep is equal to, what is your column? ID and name only. So I don't want the remaining columns. I don't want to copy from my AB to ABCD1. I want to copy only these 2 columns only. Next, AC. So what are the columns if you want? In my AC dataset, I need common column is required only. Matching variable is we have to specify the each and every keep option. ID again please mention. If anybody not specify the ID, then it throw error because common variable is if I mention keep option, then indirectly in my AB dataset only these 2 columns are there. In my AC dataset only these 2 columns are there, ID and location. So again we have to use in my AD keep is equal. Again we have to mention ID then score only. So now it looks like, sir, you have mentioned 3 keep option, but in the previous we have mentioned only 1 keep option. So this one is good, right? Means not that one. This one is a good. Second one is a good. Because while copying from AB to ABCD1, we are copying only 2 columns. But here we are copying AB to ABCD1 4 columns only. For example, in my AB dataset, 100 columns are there. 100. Okay, if we are using this way, it will take too much time only. Because we are copying AB to ABCD 100 columns. But my question, I want to copy only 2 columns only. While copying from AB to ABCD1, please mention keep option. When we mention the keep option for each and every dataset wise, then we can copy only those columns only. Remaining columns we can skip it. So when we skip the remaining columns, then automatically our code it will be executed bit fast only. But in this scenario, we are copying entire columns to ABCD. Now I am submitting this one. When I submit it, we can see it here. Now see this here. A, B, C, D, totally ID, name, location, score, only 4 variables and 2 observations we have printed only. This is our keep option. Keep option we can, but here there is no time difference. How can we check the time means? You can see the here keep option I have mentioned 3 times only. You can see the real time 1 second only. This total code executed only 0.01 second only. Real time means our code execution time is only 1 second. Go for previous one. Previous one means I use the in my data statement keep option only. Okay. This is also it is taken 1 second only. So now in this scenario both are same execution time is, but when our data huge data 100 columns, out of 100 columns I need only 2 to 3 columns. Okay, in that scenario my suggestion, please use your keep option in your merge statement only. Don't for other which one ABC here. Okay, and one more, when can we use the keep option in my data step only? Okay, when can we use the keep option in my merge statement only? So in this scenario, I am creating only one data set only. In this data set, I am expecting only 4 columns. So my suggestion, use keep option in your merge statement only. But when can we use the keep option in my data statement? That is I will explain now. So here, now I am submitting. So here, you can see here, totally, I am removing this one. Now here I am AB1, AB2, AB3. Okay, how many data sets I am creating here? Totally 3 data sets only. Now each and every data set wise I need different columns only. In my first data set I need ID, name, location. Only 3 columns. In my second data set I need ID, next one is a age, next one is a some other columns only, department. Then each and every data set wise you are expecting different columns only. Then we have to use keep option in your data step only, data statement. In my first one, ID, I need name, I need location. Only these three columns I need in my AB1. Next to go to AB2, I need keep is equal to, I need ID, I need age, I need department, and I need score only. This is in my second data set. Now go for third data set, keep is equal, again I need ID, again I need salary, again I need any other rating also. So these three columns I need in my third data set only. So now here I want to print here, totally we need three data sets only, three prod steps. Prod print data is equal, my data set name is AB2, then run it. So prod print data is equal to AB3, then run it. So now if I am submitting AB1, how many columns we can display it in my output window? Anybody? If I am submitting AB1, I am submitting AB1. Three, what are those?
ID, name, location.
ID, name, location. So we have printed ID, name, location only. Now if I am submitting AB2, then how many columns we can display it in my output window totally?
4, sir.
4 only. Okay, if I am submitting last one AB3, then we can see the only 3 columns, that is the ID, salary, rating only. Then conclusion point is, anybody please let me know. Okay. Now, so I am creating, okay, now I am stopping this. Wait, one more is there. Now here keep option I have explained here. Just wait, I will go for keep statement only. Now here same thing I have copied. Now here how many times I have used the keep option? 1 time, 2 times and 3 times. I remove all these things. Okay, remove all this. Now here keep is a one statement only, that is a local statement we can use inside the data step. Now how to use the keep statement in my data step only. Then directly you can use keep is equal keep ID, I need name, I need which one? Yeah, department, location, and I need score only. Now if I am submitting this one, how many columns we can display it in my output window? Anybody? ABCD2 data set? 4. 4 only. Here keep statement, instead of the 3 times, just compare the previous one and current one. So this is a previous one and current one only. Now here, this is a current. Now ABCD1, ABCD2, here I have mentioned the keep option 3 times only. But here I have mentioned the keep statement, all statement you can see in blue color. When we use the keep statement, this ID, name, location, score, it will check in AB dataset, AC dataset and AD dataset also. For example, location is not available in my AB. Then keep option it will check in AC dataset. Again, score also it will check in AB, it will check in AC, but score is available in my AD. So keep statement it will check each and every dataset only. No need to separately keep option multiple times. Now when I submitted my ABCD2 dataset, you can see the 4 variables and how many observations here? 2 observations only. You can see here, okay? Okay. So here you can see 0.01 second only. This is also you can see. Why we are displaying the same only one time real time means 0.01 second means keep option when we use the 3 times, when we use the 1 time, even keep statement also when we use the 1 time. So we are displaying the same time only. Due to our record count is very less, only 2 records are there. So when it will be useful means when your data is a more data, very huge data like billions, trillions records, in that scenario, my suggestion, go for which one is good for means this one is good only. Keep option is good. Always use. This is based on that your practice level, you can get more idea, yeah. But sir, here I am using multiple times. Can I go for only 1 time keep statement? Means yes, you can use keep statement also. This is also your works only. That is depends on your coding skills. You can use keep option and keep statement. Now anybody here 3 data sets are there. Here 3 data sets. I am joining now. Anybody please let me know. I am creating. Okay, creating how many data sets here? I am creating how many data sets here? One data set or more than one data set? Here.
Only one.
Creating only one data set. Okay, only one data set only. How many data sets we are joining?
3.
3 data sets or more than 3 data sets. 3 data sets are joining only. Fine. Each and every data set wise, I need different columns only. Each and every data set wise, I need different column. I want to select different columns from each and every data set. Each and every data set only. Then in this scenario, each and every data set. In this scenario, keep option is good or keep statement is good? Anybody? This is a statement or option?
Statements.
Okay. Now my suggestion will go for keep statement only. Here how many data sets I am joining?
3, sir.
How many data sets I am creating?
Only one. From
Each and every data set wise, from my AB data set I need only 2 columns only. AC data set wise I need only 1 column only. AD data set wise I need only 1 column only. Then keep statement is good or keep option is good in this scenario?
Option.
This is a statement or option? Keep.
keep statement.
Blue color, which one? Statement or option? Blue color.
Statement, sir.
Now just let me know. Creating. Okay, creating 3 data sets only. 3 data sets only. And 3 data sets are joining only. Okay, I want to select the different columns from each and every data set. I want to display different columns for each and every data set. For each and every data set means output data set I am saying. So here 3 data sets I am creating only AB1, AB2, AB3. Each and every data set wise I need different columns only. Then keep statement is good or keep option is good? Option.
Option.
How many options required at that time? AB1, 3 options. Because when, again I am saying, listen carefully if anybody confusing here. So this is, I am creating, this is a keep option. Remaining things are forget it here if anybody confusing. Now here, this is a keep statement. This is the second one is a keep option or keep statement here. Second data set AB1, AB2, AB3. This is an option or statement inside the AB1, AB2, AB3.
Option, sir.
Option. Now this is which one? First one. Okay. So this first one is applicable for this one only. This one means keep statement. Now this is my, now the example here, just I am commenting. Now see this here, above one, you can see notes also in the above one. So this is, it works for here only. Now you can see here now. So here you can get more idea. Here creating only one data set only as per my comments. Go to my comments only. First one is creating only one data set. Perfect. How many data sets are joining? 3 data sets. 3 or 4 data sets we are joining. I want to select a different columns from each and every data set only. From AB data set wise I need ID name only. AC data set wise I need location. AD data set wise I need score. Then which one is required? Keep statement is required. Only one time is enough. Okay. So while joining 3 data sets and creating only one data set, in that data set while joining, each and every data set wise, I want to copy different columns only. Each and every data set wise, I want to copy different columns to my new data set. In that scenario, keep statement is good. But come to below, I am creating 3 data sets separately. Each and every data set wise, I want to display different columns only. Then in that scenario, keep option is good. Because each and every data set wise, I want to display the different columns. So that's the reason keep option is good. Here anybody, any doubt, please let me know. So while practicing, you can get more idea. Yeah? Keep option means we have to use inside the parenthesis. Keep statement means like merge is a one statement, by is a one statement, keep is a one statement only. Okay. While joining 3 data sets, I am joining 3 data sets only. Each and every data set wise, I want to copy different columns. Then keep statement is good. But sometimes we are creating more than one data set only. Each and every data set wise, I want to display different columns. Then keep option is good here. So still anybody, any doubt, just let me know. Clear means I will go for drop. Keep and drop both are same here. Functional device. Anybody, any doubt, just let me know.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Here we are taking bivariable ID only all the time. So in the real time also, do we get like this only, or we need to change any
Subject
bivariable?
ID. Unique subject ID. Yes, real time, don't expect ID column. In the real time scenario, you have to specify the one more column, that is a clinical side. That is a unique subject ID only. Unique subject ID, U sub ID. U sub ID. Okay, sub ID. This is for clinical side I am saying. Always we have to use unique subject ID. Clinical side I am saying. This is only one column we can use in the by statement. Got it, my point here. But banking domain, based on that project, our by variable, it will be changed. If anybody working under clinical, banking side, like insurance domain, we have to use policy ID. If anybody is working under credit card domain, we have to use claim ID or claim line number. If anybody is working under some other domain, telecom domain, that is a IMEI number, IMEI ID. If anybody is working under retail domain, we have to use product ID. So once you join in the project, you can get the idea. By column, you can get more idea, by variable. This is a classroom training. Always I am using by variable is a ID for easy purpose. But clinical side, our ID column is a unique subject ID. Once you are attending the clinical classes, you can get more idea. Okay? Stay here. So now here, I don't want, instead of the keep, if I am using drop, what will happen here? So ID is required. Don't drop it ID column. So here I am dropping how many columns now?
3 columns.
Out of 8 variables, I am dropping 3 columns. Remaining how many columns we can display here totally?
5, sir.
5. So when I am submitting this one, we can see it only 5 columns only. ID, age, salary, department and rating. So because we have dropped the 3 columns in my data set, so this is a drop statement or drop option?
Statement, sir.
Statement. So if anybody wants to use the drop option, then 2 times drop option is required, 3 times. So here we can use drop. Which one here? Drop is equal to name. Name is my variable. I don't want drop. Here again I am using drop is equal to I don't want location. Location only. Here again I want to use drop is equal to score only. So totally I am dropping 3 variables, each and every data set wise. In my merge statement I have mentioned the drop. Now when I am submitting this one, we can see the only 5 columns only. ID, age, salary, department and rating. So what is the difference between prior one and this one means? Prior one is a drop statement. this one is a drop option. So now instead of the year, we have to use drop option or drop statement inside the data step only, either in merge statement or after by statement. After by statement means go for drop statement. In merge statement means go for drop option. Okay, but somebody they are using in these two ways, they are using directly in your new data set only. New data set means here. This is not correct. Job is equal to, this is correct only, but this is a time taking process only. Okay, because this is a double time execution. First we are copying all columns from my this data set to this data set, this data set to this data set, this data set to this data set. Again on top of that I am dropping 2 columns only. So that's the reason this is a double time execution only. Don't use drop option while creating only single data set. I am creating only single data set. In that data set wise, don't use keep and drop option. Use inside the merge statement or set statement, or after by statement, go for keep statement or drop statement only. I don't want to use statement, I want to use option. Then use option in your beside AB, beside AC, beside AD, like that only. So based on that your experience level, you can get more idea here why we are not using drop option here. Because clinical side we can use anywhere here. Clinical we have only 3000 records max. So don't worry, you can use anywhere only. But if anybody come to banking side, our data is a use count data. Now this is a statement or option. Statement only. Rename is a statement. So when we go for rename option, again inside the parenthesis, double parenthesis required, already we have discussed. Don't use rename option always. My suggestion, while using merge statement or while using update, while using interleaving, go for rename statement only. Very simple. Rename space old column is equal to new column. No need any single quotes here. Single quotes are not applicable. Now when I am submitting this one, instead of the name, we can see the e-name. Instead of the age, we can see the age. Instead of the salary, we can see the e-salary only. This is a one more. So here, anybody, anytime, because I use the only rename. If you want, which one? Drop, okay. Now I don't want a rating, okay. I don't want a score. I don't want department. Then anybody please let me know. I am using a rename statement and I am using drop statement here. Then finally, out of 8 variables, how many variables we can see it in my output window totally? 5 variables only, because I am dropping 3 variables. Out of 5 variables, how many variables we have renamed it totally? 3. So when I am submitting, you can see the 5 variables out of 5. ID and location as it is only, but instead of the name we are displaying the employee name, instead of the age we are displaying the employee age and employee salary, like that only. So these are the keep, drop, rename statement here. Depends on your coding skills, but clinical side again I am saying you can use rename option or you can use rename statement. Both are, it gives the same results only, same time only, because our record count is only 3000 records. Max is a 3000 records. That's the reason you can use rename option or you can use rename statement. Anything is fine. But come to banking domain, our record count is 10 billions, 10 trillions records only. In that scenario, my suggestion, use statements only always, but sometimes option also required. While creating multiple data sets, each and every data set wise I need different columns. In that scenario only option is good, keep option. But I am creating only one data set and I am joining the 3 or 4 data sets here. Each and every data set wise I want to copy different columns only into my new data set. Then keep statement is good instead of the option. So depends on your coding skill అండి. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసేదాన్ని బట్టి మీకు ఐడియా వస్తుంది. కీప్ ఆప్షన్, కీప్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఫస్ట్ డేలోనే కంప్లీట్ అవ్వదు. సో ఒక్కసారి మీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ మ్యాప్ అయ్యాక క్లినికల్లో మాత్రం రాదు. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడి మ్యాప్ టు క్లినికల్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ యూ కెన్ యూస్ rename option or rename statement, keep option or keep statement, drop option or drop statement. That is our wish only. All it gives the same time, same results only because of the record count only. When our record count and columns are more and more, then we can easily observe timings also, which one it is executing fast, which one it is executing low. Okay, that is depends on your coding skill. You can get more idea. I mean practicing. While practicing, you can get more idea. So this is our today's class here. Anybody? Local statements are over. Written is a 2 more uses are pending. Only 1 use already completed. That is a variables order. We can change it by using retain only. Change the order. Okay. Now we have 2 more uses also there. I will explain as soon as possible because those are tricky. Yeah, bit tricky. So I will explain while explaining the proc step only. Okay, proc step means procedure step. At that time I will complete return statement only, not this time. So tomorrow I will explain the global statements here. Tomorrow I will complete also global statement tomorrow itself. Monday onwards I will go for fresh topic. As of now we have discussed the local. Local means we can use only in data step only, not in proc step. But tomorrow whatever I am going to explain, those are the global statements. Global statements means we can use either data step or proc step also. We can use anywhere here. There is no restrictions here. Global statement. For example, I want to use merge statement inside the proc step only. Not possible because merge is a local. We can use only inside the data step. This is a data step only. Each and every data must be started with the data, ends with the run. So inside the data step I use the merge. But inside the proc step I want to use the merge means that is a syntax error. Because merge is a local, we can use only in data step only, not in proc step. So local statements are over. Only pending action item is a global statements here. Tomorrow I will start the global. Possible I will complete also. Anybody any doubt, please let me know.